At Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. Little cool down in the markets today, but that's all right. There's some good news that's happening. There are some meetings with the SEC and some of the filers for the ETFs, and it looks like they're pretty much ready to be approved. So real good stuff. Great times ahead. We made it through another brutal bear market, and now the fruits of our labor are about to really start to be apparent. I think 2024 is going to be an absolute huge year for crypto, and I think the ETF's going to kick that off January 10th. You know, I was looking at Bitcoin. You know, we needed to break above 44.5, and we didn't do that today. We got to 43.2. So if we can make another push and break through there, that's what I'm going to be bullish on. And then we'll have another leg up with the altcoins. But if we just kind of tread sideways and break down, you know, the whole market could cool off, but that's all right. It's only temporary. You know, we have awesome things happening in the Pulsechain ecosystem. You know, things just kind of going sideways right now. But I did notice the HEX T-share rate now, over 31,000 HEX per T-share, which is crazy to think that it was 10,000 when I was first doing my stakes. But yeah, guys, 6.7 HEX payout per T-share, and the price is still $160 on ETH, $300 on Pulsechain for a T-share. Crazy how undervalued it is. And how people holding HEX right now feel like, oh yeah, I'm down in the dumps. I don't know why I'm holding this. I made the wrong decision. That'll all flip in the future, and you'll all look like geniuses. So let's check in the other altcoins. Not really much happening except for TitanX. Look at that, 666. Let's go. Huge green can, $27,000 buy. Holy shit. 50 seconds ago. Let's go. That just happened. Nice. Little green candle right there. That'll help out our ROIs on those miners. But that's awesome to see. You know, I started to see some decent amount of FUD coming at Jake, at TitanX. And it's so stupid, guys. I mean, we bottomed out. Yeah, we had a massive amount of coins coming out. What do you expect to happen? You know, there's so many people mining right now that, let's see, check how many we got. 100, holy shit, 156,000. Wow. It was just at 150. I mean, I can't believe how many people are in this. I really did not see it blowing up like this. And shout out to Jake, man. You created something special here, bro. You really did. And what's crazy is how much the bonus is worth. This thing just keeps going up for the day one mine. You know, I'm looking at 1.707 billion with the T rank bonus. Let's go. And it's running out every day. That amplifier bonus is getting a little bit less. You're paying a little more ETH, and we're about to be under 1.4 billion on a max mine now. So I want to look at some of these analytics here. Day 53, 156,000. That's a little off. Total ETH cost all miners 28.4 thousand ETH. Oh my god. 9,500 unique users. So the average person's doing about 15 mines. That's about right. This is about what I have over all the wallets. So look at how many on day 2 after people, I did the same thing. I did a couple day 1 and then I did a bunch more day 2 after kind of letting stuff sit and think and seeing what other people do and talking with other people. And look at that rush. I mean, 22,000 came in that day. And then it just died. I mean, we had, look at this, 13, 14. Oh, that's the day. So 200, 100. I mean, there was nothing for a couple days. I mean, we damn near broke under 100 miners. And now yesterday, 1,300. The day before that, 4,000. So this is awesome, guys. And look at, this is why the price was going down. Look at how many 308 billion coins mined yesterday. And so far, 523 today. So you're seeing a lot more inflation coming out. And that's why the charts are going down. It's, it's all here on this Dune Analytics. So I just started looking at this site the other day. What up, Vets? What's 280-day miner looking like on Dune? I don't know where it shows that. It just shows all the future supply and stuff that's coming out in the next 90 days, in the next 30 days. So you can see the inflation. But that's all right, guys. This thing is doing exactly what it's supposed to, and people don't understand hyper. Oh yeah, the supply. It's right here. Where this is the all-time highest. 308 billion came out. Well, I mean, for us in the United States, another hour, but that's a huge day. And the price went up. So the 2 highest days of coins coming out, the price actually went up. So there you go. So on the huge inflation days, prices go up. Well, I guess this $27,000 buy won't hurt. And all these $8,000 buy. I mean, Jesus, guys, this is crazy. How many people are coming into this? I didn't think this would happen this fast. So you guys that we got our miners, man, this could make us a fortune. And it's great. This is why diversification is key. You have your Richard Hart stuff and it shits the bed. Nothing happens. All right, we got TitanX. Well, TitanX was going down for 3-4 days while Richard Hart stuff was going down for 3-4 days. That's why you have your blue chips and then your long-term portfolio outside of TitanX, Richard Hart. And right here, I've been talking about real-world assets. It's going to be a narrative this cycle. And now it's coming to Solana. ALGO expands their tokenized treasury offering. $760 million from over 110 this year. And what are these guys doing? They're letting investors use U.S. Treasury-backed tokens as collateral in DeFi. So another way to take these worthless bonds and back them or put them inside of crypto and back stable coins and use them as collateral. And that way, when no one's buying them on the market, there you go. That's why they might be starting to like crypto. They're seeing a potential use case to keep the Ponzi's going a little bit longer. Tokenized U.S. Treasury spearheaded this year's boom, with JP Morgan and crypto racing to bring more traditional assets such as bonds and credit onto the blockchain. So there you go, guys. Now Solana and Ondo being the second largest issuer after Franklin Templeton. And we'll talk about Franklin Templeton in a little bit. But this is just showing it's coming to all chains. And I was talking about the other night that It doesn't matter what blockchain you're on. All that matters is you have something that's fast and you have something that is interoperable. And once that happens, once we have that right there, that's when there's not going to be this tribalism. Everyone's going to be able to talk to each other and we'll all get along. And I think we're starting to see that with the amount, that $78 million pack that was signed with Ripple, Coinbase, and all these guys. And I heard today that they need 10 times that. So these fuckers need $250 million to bribe these sons of guns right here. And Elizabeth Warren, she's pissed now because it came out that her little speech there about Hamas and all this, guess who wrote it? The Bankers Association. So she's really mad. That came out in a speech today. A guy kind of spilled the beans or 2 days ago. And now she's coming out firing, saying the abuse of the revolving door is appalling in the crypto industry, spending millions to give itself a veneer of legitimacy while fighting tooth and nail to stonewall common sense rules to restrict the use of crypto for terror financing. Yeah, well, she's got more facial hair than me. So that's pretty terroristic to me. Look at that. She got a 5 o'clock shadow on her cheek right there. And look at the peach fuzz over here. I mean, Jesus, Elizabeth. It's disgusting. You're making a fool of yourself. And she's a senator. She should be thrown in jail. Like, she's a liar. She's corrupt. And she's a piece of shit. Throw her ass in jail. Like, we should, I wish we had the money and the, connections to where we could literally make her life hell and get her out of here. And make an age limit. If you're over 50, unless there's some kind of special vote, you ain't getting into politics. You can't be senile. She's just lying to people. And this here, guys, Bitcoin fees continue to surge thanks to the ordinals. We love it. Shout out to Jack. They're forcing major change in the Bitcoin community. It's divided the community completely in half. And it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And they're offloading them now. They're becoming popular on other chains. So we've been crushing that. And I was paying attention to this here, the DCG and Genesis crisis, because I have some Filecoin that I had in the Gemini Earn program. And it's been confiscated for a year and a half now. And now I guess they Genesis here estimated to have generated $700 million in the course of its business, which it would lose under the ownership changes. And so basically the company filed for bankruptcy, and now Genesis has been in dispute with Gemini over the Earn program. They're suing each other. It's a disaster. And I think it's just a stall because the prices of these assets are going to be so much higher in 3-4 months. The longer they wait, we're seeing it with like the FTX stuff. The major Solana bags, they're worth 8-10x what they were a year ago. So that really helps these bankruptcies when the assets are worth a shitload more. So I think the longer they just stall this out, the assets are worth a lot more. And then everyone's off the hook, and I can get my Filecoin back. So, guys, this right here, they're saying the spot ETF looks nailed on for January, according to it's not K for K. It's K33. So the K Illuminati is saying we're good to go because yesterday BlackRock submitted their filing with the SEC, and they were looking for a cash redemption. And they wanted you to be able to redeem the spot Bitcoin ETFs for cash, and the SEC said, "Whoa, no! You can redeem it for Bitcoin." So they left the room saying, "Whatever, we'll take it." Cash creation is not the most efficient structure, but the filer's updates are a further signal in favor of the ETF approval in the next 3 weeks. So there we go, between January 8th and 10th. That's when it's going to happen, guys. I think they're going to do them all right there, and we could see a nice little run up. the spot volumes remain elevated. And I saw that the CME futures, the Bitcoin futures, were at all-time highs. So this was the most interesting article I saw all day, right here. Blow X route. I mean blocks route. A blockchain infrastructure firm that provides DeFi tools said that its relays will start rejecting transactions containing addresses on the U.S. sanctions list. Now, this is where people should leave Ethereum immediately. Effective immediately, all cockroot relays will reject block bids if they contain OFAC transactions with anyone on that sanctions list. The change is expected to have no effect on the network except reducing our own win rate. The transaction censorship should not affect Ethereum. Each unstoppable, permissionless, anti-fragile nature is the reason. Because it's decentralized and globally distributed, and not easily affected by any single entity. Not easily affected, even if it has the best tech. So there was something really crazy down in the bottom. Other major crypto players have demonstrated compliance with the U.S. Treasury Office of Foreign Control requirements to not facilitate transactions for anyone on the list. So other guys are doing it. Tether is the main person. The centralized issuer of the largest stablecoin recently announced the freezing of all crypto addresses on that OFAC list. Weeks later, the company said it had onboarded who? The U.S. Secret Service into the platform and is in the process of onboarding the FBI. So there we go, guys. What is it? Cockroot has the FBI and Secret Service watching all the transactions and will be able to block whoever they want. There have been attempts to censor Bitcoin too. Marathon said it would not include transactions with the addresses, promptly retracted the move. But in November, F2 rejected several transactions. So now they're playing ball over here. Well, Cockroach is neither a miner nor a validator. This is the first case of someone rejecting whole blocks containing sanctioned addresses. Previous cases were all about not including the transactions into a block, he wrote, adding that if enough validators follow this trend, it could lead to a kind of 51% attack on Bitcoin and ETH. With the ETFs and BlackRock coming, Bitcoin and other major cryptos are adhering to more and more compliance. So we can expect more pools following the rules, guys. So there you go. Everyone's playing ball. They're working with the feds, the Secret Service, Tether, Circle. So you don't think that Circle got chosen because they're playing ball or they were forced to play ball? So it's all about picking and choosing winners. And when I see the CFTC, who's going to oversee crypto in the future, it's not going to be the SEC. The only blockchain that they acknowledge and work with is Stellar. And I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if this is all something in the making. So Stellar's targeting 2024 for the rollout of Sorband smart contracts. I've been paying attention to this for a while. They've been working on it for years. And they announced the upgrade to introduce smart contract functionality in a phased rollout over the first half of 2024, with the network's validator vote on the upgrade taking place on January 30th. Stellar will evaluate trial contract development and communicate to developers when the smart contract platform reaches a user-ready level of transactions per second. So, guys, they are now bringing smart contracts to Stellar. Stellar is one of the only stable coins, along with XRP, a stable coin recognized by the World Economic Forum. XLM, the only blockchain working with the CFTC. And then also, Stellar is now MoneyGram. And I was looking at one of my altcoins I have in the Lobster wallet, which is native to Stellar, Stronghold. It's a payment company. And sure enough, I found out today that they're working with IBM. Coins doubled in the last week. And it's such a small market cap. No one knows about it. But I know these are going to be the ones that do so well this cycle. When no one's talking about them now, you get in early. So, guys, Stellar, a 9-year-old project initially focused on payments and associated with MoneyGram, is gearing up for for transformation, seeking to integrate smart contracts into the blockchain, a notable shift from its original purpose. They became a pivotal aspect of DeFi, and Stellar's established itself as a dominant smart contracts platform. Or no, ETH did. Born a year after Stellar. So ETH is older than Stellar. But they face an array of competitors: Algorand, Sui, Aptos, Solana. I think Algorand, I'm the most bullish on that long term. Solana's done the best. I love it, but Algorand is the one that I'm the most bullish on. And then projects with the Cosmos ecosystem. Now Stellar is bringing Sorban, and this is going to change everything, guys. Along with legislation, this is going to free them up. They're under so many NDAs. That's why you don't hear shit about Stellar. The stuff that they're building, Relio, one of my favorite coins. I was talking about it in the summer. First tokenization asset coin I found on Stellar. We got it for like 9 cents, and it's up around 75 cents right now. So it's Stronghold doing the same thing, up 3x now in the last couple of weeks. So the 3 altcoins I hold on Stellar are really starting to move. And I don't know if it's in preparation for stuff that's coming in the next couple of weeks, but it is what it is. I'm really bullish on Stellar. They're going to be here forever, in my opinion, because of the development foundation. They have substantial resources to support Stellar's transformation. With over 100 employees, the foundation is committed to making Stellar a global payment network standard. They already are MoneyGram. They already have 80 something. They have, I think, 280 or 81,000 on and off ramps around the world, more than any other crypto or blockchain. 100 employees, 22 billion XLM tokens that they're giving out. That was 50. Half the supply was given to the foundation for development of the chain, not to dump on you like XRP and Ripple. All those coins in the escrow account in Ripple, that XRP is sold to pay for stuff. And yeah, they will stop selling it once they get down to like 40 billion because they need it for stock valuations. But Stellar's doing it way different. They're using that money to build. And there's hundreds of projects building. Their partnership with MoneyGram, a global cash transfer company operating in over 200 countries, provides a significant on-ramp to DeFi. It allows users to deposit cash with agents and seamlessly transition to DeFi lending protocols, eliminating the need for a bank account or centralized exchange. And right there, too, Stellar has native USDC. They just partnered with Circle to bring native USDC onto Stellar. So all this stuff is not just happening for a reason. Stellar is a chosen one, guys. They are the rising out of the phoenix. I promise you. They're one of them. There's a reason $1.5 trillion asset management firm Franklin Templeton chose Stellar. You could tokenize anything you want there. On top of that, you can do it much more easier, scalable, and faster, and more secure and cheaper than ETH or Bitcoin, which obviously. And I watched the whole interview with the Franklin Templeton CEO and Danelle Dixon. And now there's more than any other platform on Stellar. And that's not coincidence. She was just at this conference talking about it, flexing, while no one else gives a shit about Stellar. So, yeah, exactly, bro. It's 10 cents all last year. And I loaded up in this last bear market, bro. I got a big ass bag in my long-term IRA that I'm never selling. I mean, I might sell like half if it goes to like a couple bucks, but I don't care. I'm never gonna fumble this bag. I want to give this to my grandkids, and it's gonna be one of those coins that I will be able to do it, guys. It's one of the chosen winners. I think Algorand, Stellar, Hedera, XDC, Jasmy, Clearpool, Relio, Stronghold, Velo. There's a handful of projects that I feel so comfortable saying that they're chosen ones. And these are the times to load up and to just buy bags. DCA and the Stellar right now, it's down today. Again, all this news comes out and the price is down. The best coins that everyone's under NDAs, the ones that are going to change the world, they don't want us knowing about them now. It's why they're not talking about them. I think it's for a good reason. And I think I figured out the reason. Because they are going to change the world. They're going to make so much wealth for people. And they don't want us having that. They want it only in a few hands, as little as possible. And look at that. Yeah, we ran up to 16 cents at the settlement for the XRP lawsuit. Back down to 10, up to 13. And we're going sideways, guys. And it's not going to be just a 50x, moonshot. But it's going to do phenomenal, and it's going to be around. So if you get in at 7 cents, if you were able to do that, or if you can get in right now around 12 cents, and it never comes back down under 60 cents or something next bull market, you can hold it knowing you're up 5x. It's not like HEX where you're in the bear market down 99%, saying, God damn, what happened? And then it mentally crushes you. And if you're up 5x after a dip, from your entry point, it's like, all right, I can live with that. And you mentally need those coins in your portfolio that keep you sane. If I was looking at this every single day, I'd probably be suicidal, or I'd be like that Mr. Cleo guy, Sir Cleo, just freaking out, miserable as hell, just running around from community to community, pissing everyone off. And that's why I have the ability to ignore this and say, all right, cool, TitanX pumping like hell. Let's go. Uniswap on Pulsechain up 25%. I got my bag of that we got 4 months ago. And Beetroot, let's go. Up 30%. Hell yeah. Let's go. Chris definitely called that one. And I've seen a lot about the privacy bridge. Wow, or block ban. It's all going to Pulsechain or something. And here we go. Teddy making moves. And I'm going to be looking to re-enter at around probably 8,500-ish. I mean, the time was earlier today in the afternoon. 7,700. Yeah. But shout out Moonby Roots. That's awesome that he got that shit in front of Crypto Banter, in front of a whole new audience. And that's what we need to see. There's one other coin that was, UpX was doing real well today too. Making some big moves. 27%, but still, down a double up away from its local high here. But yeah, guys, this is the time where you got to be, if you want to be able to find these generational entry points on these winning coins, the blue chips, I think it's critical that you have bags of them. Who knows where they can go in the future, the values of them. I mean, if Bitcoin, which has no use, is at 60 or went to 69,000, imagine like a coin like Flare, where right now, Flare is going to be more valuable than Chainlink in 5 years. Mark my words. No one knows about it. People think it's just this inflation coin. They now are bringing liquid staking to Flare because all the staking protocols around crypto are requiring it, which is massive. But the biggest thing they're doing is all these worthless coins like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin. You can bridge them over to Flare. You now have a Y asset. So you have Flare Bitcoin or F assets, Flare Bitcoin, Flare Dogecoin, Flare Litecoin. You can now pair those up with XRP, wrapped Pulsechain, Cock, Radix, whatever you want. And now you have smart contracts and DeFi capabilities with coins that have no use. And that's why Flare is going to have so much value. You can bridge in any coin to their liquidity pools. And they're going to be open source, decentralized. Anyone can join. And that's where the big money's going. There or the XRP ledger, wherever the liquidity pools are bigger. I think it might be the XRPL in the long run, but Flare is going to be right up with there competing. And, I just laugh at people that are talking about Chainlink and how Chainlink makes quant useless and Chainlink's taking over the world. Yeah, Chainlink's going to do well. They help banks or communicate. Well, what about the central bank of central banks, the BIS? And they're working with the Overledger and quant. And that's where the big boys play. And those are the things that I pay attention to. Don't get me wrong. I love Chainlink. I have a huge bag of it. But I think Flare is a way, way bigger opportunity. But what do I know? I don't know shit. I'm just sitting here with my HEX hat, repping the 555 Staker crew. And I'm just completely upside down on 3 out of the 4 bags in that ecosystem. But hey, it's only temporary. In another year, we're going to feel like geniuses when this shit flips and we're pumping. And if Richard's back, if he's not, whatever, there's so much going on in the ecosystem. We're going to come together and we're going to just blow the shit out of the water. Moonbee Roots changed history for Pulsechain yesterday. Getting in front of Banner, getting in front of the new crowds. That's what we need. And that's going to be the rally for something special. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for tonight. Just wanted to come on, have a quick one, talk about some quick news, the interesting articles I saw. There we go, Thomas. What up, man? Tin Top. Coach, let's go. Appreciate you stopping in. Yo, Mammy. How's everyone's mood meter in crypto? Everyone's really bullish. That's what has me kind of worried. But I don't know. It's an election year coming up. The ETF, something short term. I'm real bullish. Hell yeah. PTGC, the firmament. We all know that. Hex Glenn, good to see you. No one was talking about Chainlink, which I thought was weird. Yeah, I think probably now because it's like at $15, it's up almost 3x from the bottom. And yeah, it's the opportunity was months ago. I don't think the earth is hollow. Could be. Well, it could be hollow, could be string cheese, could be tuna fish. Who knows? Nice pick. Stellar's a sleeper. Hell yeah, it is. Bobby Hexelrod. There he is, my man. Good to see you. He's a legend. That Bobby. Flair's the one. Yes, it is the one. People are sleeping on. It is one of the ones. Like I say, it is the one. But between Flair, Hedera, H-Bar, DeFi over there, Stronghold and Velo and Relio on XLM, Sologenics, Corium, some of these guys, oh my God, going to the firmament. Interesting. I'll take the opinion. Check it out. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm here for, bro. Give you my gut 100%, no bullshit opinion on anything. The stuff, I read a lot of articles and there's just stuff that I feel is important or stands out to me. That's what I want to share with you guys. And then coins and projects or partnerships or stuff that's just so obvious for me. It's going to be huge in the future. That's the stuff I want to share with you guys. So yes, let's fucking go. You're right. God bless y'all. You too, Godfather J6. You're a legend. It's the Matrix anyways. Yeah, it is. But you know what? You don't have to take a red pill or a blue pill from a stranger in a trench coat. you can kick them in the balls and walk away. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Leave a comment down below if this was alpha, beta, or just sucked.